Peace tribe. Hello. Say hi, Kai. We're back. It's me, the one you seek, back with baby Kai. Listen, y'all, I know it's been a while. I've gotten a lot of messages on social media, on YouTube saying, where you at, girl? When's the next video? How come there was no 22222 video? And listen, all I can say, y'all, is wow, these energies have been so potent and powerful. I literally have been going through so many upgrades and downloads and activations, whatever you want to call it, that I couldn't even articulate it. To even do a video to try to articulate what I was feeling was just almost impossible. I mean, I could have done one, but at the end of the day, I wanted to really show, I wanted the video to really convey everything that I was feeling, okay? But before I hop into this reading, guys, I do want to let you guys know if you're ever interested in booking a personal reading with me, you can do so via the link in the description box below. Also, if you're so called to donate to my channel, you can do so via any of the methods listed below in the description box. Also, you can follow my Instagram below via the link. Um, Another way to support this channel is by liking, commenting, subscribing, sharing, whatever you feel called to do. Give me in those YouTube algorithms as we build this community, okay? So listen, y'all know I had to take some notes, okay? But let's get back to y'all. I did miss y'all so much, and there was not a day that went by that I didn't think about my YouTube family or the people that, do, in a sense, depend on my readings or rely on my readings to give them guidance for whatever reason, whether they can't afford a one-on-one personal reading or they just don't need a personal reading. The collective readings are enough. And so with that being said, guys, I'm going to get back to try to post at least once or twice a week. But when I tell you this energy has been so powerful and transformative, like I said, to even put it into words, to even try to articulate what I've been feeling and going through, and put it on YouTube and out to on a platform for you guys, I just wanted to make sure it was done correctly. I was telling a friend of mine the other day that it's quality, not quantity. I could sit here and push out readings every day if I wanted to, and for a minute I feel like I was, but I'd rather put out those quality readings that's going to help you ponder for months ahead instead of putting out so much different information where you get confused. But with all that being said, guys, let's hop into this energy, okay? First and foremost, I want to talk about this 22222 portal. The month of February period, I have talked about it for a while. Several things took place this month aside from the 22222 portal. We had Mars and Venus go conjunct, which means Mars and Venus, planet of masculine and feminine, coming into this beautiful dance, this beautiful interplay where there could be a lot of romance, new relationships, or kindling of relationships, building and collaborating with others from unconditional love. Also, the United States Pluto return happened in the month of February. I believe it might have happened on 2/22/22 or somewhere in about that time. So we already know, I've discussed in other videos about the Pluto return. It happens every 200 years. The last time United States had a Pluto return, I believe there was like a civil war or something like that, and then Rome fell before that. So it's like, and don't quote me, but it was some of these transformative things happen on a larger scale. And so with that happening, guys, it really does explain a lot of things that are going on in the world today, from the Ukraine, Russia, drama that's going on, to different things going on within the United States. A lot of things are being revealed. A lot of things will not be hidden. A lot of people are on edge. And so what I will guide my light workers and starseeds and earth warriors to do is to continue to ground yourself. As I was doing my own readings throughout this time, I got the card grounding so much because I was feeling everything so intensely. When I tell you guys, there have been so many revelations in my personal life and the people around me. I'm talking about revelations that are so bold and apparent you can no longer ignore them. And when I tell you on a collective scale, that is what is about to be happening for us as a collective. So, Spirit really needs us to be grounded so we can be able to integrate these energies and be able to use these to our advantage and not let the energies take control of us. Also, we have several planets, quote unquote, at war, so it explains everything, right? There are like 5 planets: Mars, Venus, Mercury, Saturn, and the moon. And the moon is considered a planet when we're dealing with astrology. All these are, I believe, in Capricorn, or they're conjunct. They're all very close and tight. And it's in the 10th house, which is the 10th house. The 10th house is like the public image, who you are, like who you are in the world. So this stuff is playing out on a worldly scale. But we all know, as within, so without, right? So whatever's playing out on a worldly stage, if we're not grounded and aware enough, it can start to trickle into our personal lives and bring the same sort of chaos and destruction in our personal lives. And God knows we do not want that. So, I just advise you guys just to take the time that's needed. I know not only with myself, a lot of readers have gone on hiatuses in 1-2 weeks just to integrate these energies. Because when you channel for the collective, when you channel mass consciousness, guys, it is a big responsibility. First and foremost, that you're delivering accurate messages and you don't lead people astray. You do have a spiritual responsibility. Of course, we always put the disclaimer out there, take what resonates, leave what does not. This is the general reading, right? But at the end of the day, people really do rely on us readers and oracles for divine channeling and information. So a lot of the readers that I even watch on YouTube, I noticed because I was looking at them like, hey, can y'all help me articulate what I'm feeling? Because even I need guidance, right? And some of the readers that I do rely on, they weren't even reading. So I knew that at that point, there was some sort of upgrade taking place. I had a mystical mixer event. Shout out to you guys that attended that also watch my channel. I had a mystical mixer event on 2/22/22, and guys, when I tell you, it was one of the most magical and powerful events I have ever put on in my life. There was so much beauty, healing, creativity, manifestation, just seeing everybody there in their own, in their power, all of us adding some sort of value to the event, guys. It was life-changing, and I'm so very grateful. And ever since then, well, leading up to then, but ever since the 2/2/2/2 portal, 2/2/2/2 portal, y'all, my life and the lives, excuse me while I mess with my hair, y'all already know this is why I don't put my face on camera too much, but hey, it is what it is. I've seen so much happen to my peeps, like revelations, positive things, transformations, making the right connections. So this energy is extremely powerful, guys, and I will tell you, it is going to get more intense as we move throughout March, April, and May, okay? But your life doesn't have to be chaotic. Just because there's chaos taking place on a worldly scale does not mean that we have to fall victim to it. That is why it is up to us as the way showers, the light workers, the visionaries, to hold the light, to be the light for others, because there is a lot of mass manipulation on energy. Not only is there a quote unquote war going on, it's a war on your energy, guys. What the media is feeding you day in, day out, the radio, commercials, everything, the news is feeding you stuff about this quote unquote war and all this other stuff to keep you distracted from creating your heaven on earth, guys. And I'm not saying that you can't have compassion for what's going on, the casualties and lives lost in other places, but be mindful that that is energy that you're giving to the situation. And we want to send those people love and light and healing, but we don't want to focus on it too much where we're becoming anxious, we're becoming depressing or depressed. We're not able to walk in our purpose and lead others because we're too busy watching the news or looking at television that's not helping us, not keeping us in a high vibration, guys. So just be mindful of that. I know it's 9 minutes in now. I haven't even pulled any cards because I think it was important for me to let you guys know, listen, it's okay. It's okay to take a break from the world. It's okay to detach no matter what you're doing in life. You don't have to even be a reader. You could just be a mom. You could be a dad. You could be a sibling. You could be just anybody that's devoted to service. And if you're pouring from an empty cup, you're doing no one any good. You're not doing anybody any good if you're not full. So with that being said, that's why I had to take the time out to really get grounded. And I'm still grounding, guys. Don't get it twisted. I still have some more grounding to do, but I feel like it's time to put out this reading, guys, because I want to focus on the current energies. I've already kind of told you guys what to expect, but really over the next few months, guys, there's going to be a lot of new blessings and a lot of relationships, a lot of pregnancies, because this is the year of 6, number 2. 2022 is the year of 6, and so, guys, as I pull this, the Queen of Pentacles, and then the Queen of Pentacles in this deck she's pregnant, so I'm gonna put that back. But somebody out there, you could be expecting, or you could have just found out you were pregnant a few days ago. All that to say, a lot is going on, and I'm just going to try to pick up on the energy around the collective at this time, and also pull some guidance depending on what I feel called to pull as to how we can navigate these energies. But guys, keep in mind that we as empaths, mediums, starseeds, channels, whatever, we have to do what we can to keep ourselves hydrated and grounded so we can accurately channel these messages for the collective. Or if you're not channeling, just stand in your power and authenticity, okay? So with that being said, let me hop into this reading, get some energy around this. Okay, we have the 4 of Pentacles. Hello, Spirit. lot of pinnacle energy, but just 3D energy. And when I tell you there's a lot of things going on, I said all these planets were in Capricorn, the high priestess coming out. Okay. Justice and the Six of Swords. All right, guys, underneath the deck we have the moon in reverse. The moon is all about secrets, fear, anxieties, and it's in reverse. So this is being revealed. So, you know, I think what I've seen on a worldly scale, as well as in the personal lives of people I know, like people's fears are manifesting in the 3D. Not saying that it's their fault, but I think with this high priestess here, it was their intuition telling them that certain things weren't in alignment. Certain things weren't to go on this new journey here, because with the 4 of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles, and 3 of Pentacles, that's a lot of energy. A lot of us were holding on to the past. A lot of us were waiting to collaborate with certain people, waiting to build with certain people. But one thing I noticed about these Pentacle energies is that they're all on the lower end. There's no lower or higher in the tarot or anything like that, but it is 3D energy, right? So I feel like there was a waiting period for many of us. We could not move forward with the Six of Swords energy. We could not move forward because there was something to be revealed with this high priestess energy. And like I said, the moon in reverse underneath, that showed me that there was something to be revealed. And I feel like since the 2/22/22 portal, really the portal opened on 2/2/22 and 2 until 2/22/22. But I feel like throughout that time, and even after going into March, a lot of us are going to be having some things revealed. My crown chakra is healing so hard right now. We are waiting for something. A lot of us have been waiting to get news, to move forward on a project, a relationship, to leave something behind, but we cannot move. But with this moon in reverse and this high priestess in justice, things are getting balanced and things are getting revealed to us, guys. Things we can no longer ignore, things that we tried to ignore, but on an intuitive level, we knew that something wasn't quite right. But the great thing about this energy, with this Six of Swords energy, we are going to be moving on from this. We are going to get some sort of movement in an area where we felt stuck. We could have been holding on to the past. We could have been holding on to the old mentality, person, job, identity. I'm hearing especially heavy on the identity. I feel like a lot of us have been trying to conform and be somebody that we are not, guys, for far too long. And Spirit is not allowing that anymore. I have talked about it several times in my past videos. You guys can go back and watch any of my past videos when I stressed authenticity. And I said, if you are not authentic and standing in your most truest form, whatever that looks like, there's duality, good, bad, ugly, whether people fuck with it or not. Listen, you're going to have tower moments in your life. Because Spirit is not allowing anything inauthentic, anything that's fake, anything that is not in its truest form to pass through to this 5D of co-creation of heaven on earth. And heaven on earth looks like whatever to you, guys, because it's being created with unconditional love. It's being created with the purest intentions. Now, pure does not mean perfect. I stress that a lot. A lot of people think pure is perfect and, just not just of love and light all the time. No, pure is just being who the fuck you are and not lying to anybody about it. Being very upfront, not lying, deceiving, and manipulating anybody to believe something about you that's not true. And I feel like even on a larger scale with what's going on in society and politics in the world with these wars, just be mindful of the narrative that's playing out on the news, guys. We're going to get revelations about how we have been controlled mentally by these masses of media and other religious factors that have kept us small and kept us in this fear-based mentality. Because when we're in a lower vibration of fear, that is where our energy is controlled. Think about when we start one negative thought, and if we don't pull ourselves out of it fast, we're going to continue to manifest more negativity in our lives. And I feel like that is exactly what was going on and happening. Sorry guys, y'all know I gotta be mindful of how I keep an eye on her over here because she gets into things. But yeah, so the revelations are continuing to come online here for us. Keep paying attention to your dreams, guys. A lot of us have been having very vivid dreams. So I'm gonna get some clarity about what is allowing us to move forward. We got the King of Cups and the Devil here. What did I say? Emotional manipulation. The King of Cups in the tarot deck is somebody that's usually emotionally mature, but paired with the Devil, this is somebody that's emotionally manipulative, that's going to use your emotions to gain power over you, to lie, deceive, manipulate you, get over on you. And I feel like this is what is happening on a large scale. So be mindful where your energy lies, guys, who you're giving your energy to, even like I said, giving your energy to certain news sources, articles, social media, because that is what they want. The energy is what they want. The energy is what gives them power to create more illusion and more false flags, or but yeah, that's what we call it. We have the Six of Cups, guys. A nostalgia. A lot of you guys have been holding on to the past. holding on to the past of what was, and it could be a past person, a past relationship, a past you, but in the same vein, guys, this is holding on to the way the world used to be in the past. Listen, the world will never be the same. What it was like pre-COVID, it's not going to be that way anymore. It's just not. And this is a prime opportunity to create the world you want to create. Yes, with the Ace of Swords coming out, that is the truth. Spirit is saying that is the truth. We are waiting to create our heaven on earth. We are waiting to create the lives that we want. For those of us that are on a spiritual path, know that this energy is very powerful. We have probably had things manifest in our life and we're like, damn, this got to be that portal energy, right? We're about to head into a new moon here. And is it, what's Aries, new moon in Aries, I think, and also the spring equinox. So a lot of fresh energy, guys. Spirit is saying right now to protect your thoughts and dreams. Be very secretive about the downloads you've been getting, especially when it comes to your career. Hold back as everything's balanced out in your life, because look, Ace of Pentacles, Six of Wands underneath, guys. Look, we got the Ace of Pentacles, Six of Wands, and the Eight of Cups. Spirit is saying there is a brand new opportunity for the universe about to come through that is going to put us in the Six of Wands victory to be victorious, and we're going to have to leave some things behind. This is what I'm saying. This is a lot of the stuff we've been holding on to from the past, whether it's an old identity, an old job, an old friend group, an old lover, coworker, a family member that needs to be let go of. It doesn't matter. It's going to be different for all of us. But in order for us to move on in the Six of Swords energy to this beautiful, magnificent, abundant energy, Spirit is saying it is best for us to hold back at this time. Don't overshare. Drop stuff when it needs to happen. Share things when it's an absolute must. But right now, Spirit is saying you have to make the decision to move ahead with this Two of Pentacles and Chariot. Many of us, like I said, have been holding on to the past. What could have been, what should have been, what used to be. And that's not who we are anymore. Things are never going to be the same. And all I can say, guys, is if there has not been a shakeup in your life over the past 6 weeks, just get ready. And I'm not wishing anything on anybody. It doesn't even have to be a bad shakeup. People look at change as bad. That's because we're used to holding on to an old identity. Change. The only thing constant in this world, guys, is change. And there is change. Spirit is saying, once again, to hold back while karma is balanced, because there's going to be a lot of forward movement. We have the Knight of Swords here paired with the Six of Swords. Once this stuff is revealed, this truth is revealed, I'm picking up on a worldly scale as well. But not only that, like I said, as above, so below, as within, so without. We're going to be able to move forward. We're going to have to make that decision, though. Tell me more about this Ace of Swords, Spirit. Yeah, the Fool, a new beginning. Guys, I cannot make this up. There's a new beginning on the horizon here, and Spirit is saying to hold back. Don't tell everybody and your mama your plans that's going on, because you have to make the decision, first and foremost, to move forward. You see this man with this Two of Wands, he has the globe in his hand, wanting to set out on a new course, guys. This energy, Fool, is Aries energy. We're moving into Aries season. I just said that. Nine of Cups, going into your wish fulfillment. So please keep in mind, no, Kai. Regardless of what is going on in the world, guys, this energy is a positive. This energy is for us to use it to our advantage, to transmute it, to use alchemy, to create the life that we want to live in. This is wish fulfillment with this Nine of Cups, a new beginning. Many of you guys, no, Cairo, here, baby. Many of you guys have been wanting to start fresh, wanting to start new, but you just haven't taken that leap of faith. Wow, this is a lot. What did I say, guys? The Hermit. Wow, all this major arcana, death in the world. Guys, we are becoming enlightened with the Hermit and the High Priestess here. Transformation. Many of you guys are coming on in the other side of your transformation. Many of us have been going through Dark Night of Soul, transforming, figuring out who we truly are after living years, sometimes 20 plus years, being somebody that we never were to begin with. And so this is all new. A lot of us have had to go inward and reflect with this Hermit card energy, to reflect on what needs to go, to reflect on what we need to leave behind with this death energy in order to transform and close out a cycle here. There is a cycle being closed out, but we cannot fully close out this cycle until we stop holding on to the past with this Four of Pentacles and Six of Cups. That's exactly what this is, holding on to past energy. The past, nothing's the same anymore. And that can be sad. I understand that. That can be extremely sad to know that the life you once knew is never going to be the same. The friendships, the loved ones, whatever it is, but it's going to be what you wish. It's going to be what you've manifested. But that's the scary part about it, guys, right? To actually feel like we can get what we really want. Yeah, look, we have the King and Queen of Pentacles here. This is a pair here. Some of you guys are coming into partnerships that are very abundant. This is 3D energy, Capricorn energy. What did I say? Mars, Venus, Mercury, Saturn, and Moon is all in Capricorn and 10th house. This is power couple energy here with this King and Queen of Pentacles. This is masculine and feminine being balanced, coming together because we have justice. Some of you guys could even be getting married or getting proposed to on here. Give me more. 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, but something has to be left behind. And some of you guys, I'm here, need to work on your self-worth issues here to feel worthy of this change that you've wanted to manifest and bring forward here. There are people watching you, seeing if your blessings are going to come in. That's why Spirit is saying, some of you guys, judgment. Yes, Spirit is saying some of you guys have been telling people things about what you want to do, your plans, how you're going to move forward, your new business ventures, who you are. You want to cut your hair this way. You want to start doing this, start doing that. And what it's doing is kind of muddying your plans. Spirit says, listen to your intuition before you tell your plans to anybody. Make sure it's somebody that's going to receive them, not project their fears and insecurities on you. Stop it, Cairo. Stop it. Stop it, mommy. Because that is super important in protecting this, because there's people watching, waiting, and there's going to be people trying to come back and get in your energy now when they start to see you thriving, because whether you know it or not, people around you are seeing the glow up, people around you are seeing the change, and they're going to want to come back. The Spirit says if they weren't with you when you was going through that dark night of the soul and wasn't an equal energy exchange, they're not going to be with you no matter how hard you try. You could really want these people in your life. Spirit is saying if they're not meant to be in your life, they're getting ripped out. So now is the time to release all attachments to anything, guys, because Spirit is saying there's truth and revelations coming into play here, and you're going to just have to get ready for the big reveal, because there's a lot to be discovered here, okay? But the bottom line is wishes are manifesting, dreams are manifesting. Do not let what's playing out on the world stage distract you, because that is even more of a reason for Spirit to keep you guys, not Spirit, but for the powers that be, quote unquote, to keep you guys in this illusion, in this fear-based energy. So I'm going to pull from the Astro Guides deck, and I'm also going to pull from the African Goddess Rising Oracle by Abiela Abrams. This is a new deck I just bought, guys. I love this deck, whether you're masculine or feminine. This deck is a beautiful deck to help you work with the African deities, the goddesses. And we all have God and God-like energy within us. So whether you're male or female, there's something to be gained from this deck. So I'm going to see what the Divine Feminine has to say to us in regards to this energy that we're in. With all this powerful, potent energy since the 22222 portal. What messages do we have for the collective, Spirit? Pleasure to knit. That is what I'm saying, guys. Spirit is saying throughout all of this, card number 11. And then we have sacred lust underneath, and we have betrayal and alchemy. Guys, listen. Some stuff could be coming out about betrayals as it pertains to sex, partnership. I'm just reading it out here. But the bottom line is, whether there's betrayal related to sex and pleasure, or somebody stepping out on somebody, you're going to be able to alchemize and turn this into gold. Use this to your advantage if this is something you have recently gone through. But also, Spirit is saying to enjoy yourself. Do not be so wrapped up in what's going on in the world, the chaos of the world, that you deny yourself pleasure. You don't have fun. You don't thank you, Cairo. You don't go, you don't just go into hermit mode and just withdraw your energy and be depressed, because that is exactly what this energy will do. It will not surprise me if certain things start to go back to the way they were once, this stuff plays out in the world. I'm going to have to make another video, guys. We're already getting close to about 30 minutes, but I just wanted to check in with you guys and let you know what's been going on with me as far as this collective energy, and what you guys can be expecting with this energy, these planetary wars that's taking place. And it doesn't, guys, right after the 22222 portal, y'all know what happened on 223. What happened? What happened in the world? That's what I'm saying about this energy. It's powerful. Y'all need to do your research. Is that boredom? Spirit is saying use this time to create something. If you're feeling idle, use your imagination. Look, we have boredom and imagination. Many of you guys are just bored. Spirit is saying there's going to be some truth coming in about a partnership or doing something new, creating something new here. Yeah, rest. Use the boredom as a time to rest as well. Rest. I know my guy's been telling me for a minute to rest, because I've been doing so many events and readings. Spirit says it should rest. Then we have judgment. Yep, judgment is being cast. The judgment card came out in the tarot too, guys. There's about to be revelations here playing out in all of our lives. And for many of us, it's going to be a transformation. We got death again. We got Judgment and the Death card in the tarot, and we got Judgment and Death in the guys. There's a transformation. Something needs to end for once and for all. We have decisions. What did I say? Decisions. Making a decision is the Two of Pentacles. In order for you guys to move into this energy, you're going to have to make a decision to leave something in the past, and that's just how it is. That's just how it is. I mean, we can't skate around it. Spirit will not allow certain energies and entities and friends and lovers and family members to go with us into our next chapter if they are not in alignment to where we're supposed to be and are not in alignment with our destiny. They can't come, guys. So that is why Spirit said it's the best to turn your back and detach from whatever no longer resonates. And if you're not sure what no longer resonates, Spirit says to sit back and chill and let them reveal it with this Ace of Swords so you can move on. And Spirit, like I said, be quiet about your plans. Don't go out and shout it to the mountain about the new business you about to start, how you gonna do it. Just do it. And tell your trusted friends and advisors, you know, people that are helping you with this business, this new opportunity. But Spirit is saying the last thing you need to do is to go out and be like, guess what, y'all? Oh, go on social media. I can't wait to so-and-so, I'm about to do this. That is the quickest way to get some evil eye energy on you. And, you know, you're going to get evil eye regardless. But the bottom line is Spirit is saying being extremely protective with your dreams and your goals and your aspirations right now, because this is a very sacred time where a lot of things are being manifested in the 3D. I told y'all all that 3D energy came out to begin with. So that's why we have to be mindful and careful. Okay. So I feel like I want to pull one more. I'm going to pull an Earth Warriors Oracle, because I feel like right now there is a battle on Earth. We are the Earth Warriors rising, and we need to be in our power during this time. Wow. Okay. And I feel like I want to get a message from the Earth Warriors to see, you know, what we need to be working on, what we need to be doing in order to, you know, just be sure that we are in our highest power. We are standing in our highest light, or just in our purpose. You know, it doesn't have to. Sometimes you got to be able to balance that light and dark. Not even sometimes, you have to balance it. You got to be with the shit sometimes, especially when it comes to your family and your abundance and all of that. You're not about to let anybody just pull up on you and strong arm you, right? So be that same way with your energy. Come on, Kyra. You want to get back there for now? You know, mommy's about to close out. So we're going to pull one final card from the Earth Warriors deck, guys, to leave you guys with some inspiration throughout this time, because I have a feeling that some of you guys are really going through it. Look, Mayu, Soma of the Galactic Heart. I'm going to read a little bit of this, because this is actually one of my favorite cards in this deck. Mayu, M-A-Y-U. You guys should look that up too if you're not familiar with Mayu. It says, the Divine Mother's milk of the galaxy is feeding your soul. An expansion of your horizons, your spiritual purpose, and your sacred responsibilities is taking place. The divine potential within you is awakening at a higher turn of creative spiral of consciousness. This oracle is a prophecy of ascension and grace. Your soul has been going through a deep spiritual feeding process and is growing rapidly. The evidence of this in the outer world will be a sense of expanded opportunity, reach, connection, and spiritual experience. This oracle foretells the welcoming of a new phase in life. Newborn energies of fertility, whether biological, creative, or psychological, are being stimulated. What did I just say, guys? I love when Spirit confirms it with these readings and with these oracle cards. It says, an increasingly public profile which moves you into the spotlight can help you fulfill your divine life mission, provided that you keep your inner connection to Spirit at its highest priority. This oracle speaks of soul healing around matters of trust, Spirit, Mother, and abundance. Guys, listen. That is why Spirit, some of you guys are going to become famous. Let me just put it out there. Some of you guys are going to become internet famous in your town. And when I say famous, it's not about, oh, riches. It's just like your profile is increasing. People are going to recognize you. People are going to look to you for guidance. And Spirit is saying that is why you have to be very particular about your energy and where it's directed. No wonder this shit's happening on a worldly scale, because we're glowing up. We're stepping in our true purpose. So you need to be mindful about the energy that's around you. On top of that, you need to be mindful about telling people your plans, okay? Being too giving with your plans and your time. Be very, very selective. Use discretion when sharing your plans with anyone, because right now, as Spirit is saying, and as that oracle is saying, there's a lot of things manifesting. It even talks about biological birth. I said that, whether it's physical manifestation of a new child, a new home, a new image, a new family, new abundance, new money, it doesn't matter. It's going to be different because we're all on a different path. The bottom line, guys, is that shit's getting real. Shit is transforming right now, and it's manifesting in 3D, good, bad, or ugly. And that is why we need to stay in our power, because we are there, guys. We're in the new earth already, for those of us that have risen to the vibration. Now is the time where we just have to live it, be it, embody it, and don't let what's going on in the world right now distract us, because that is exactly what it is supposed to do. And at the end of the day, if they have our power and our life force energy, they can continue to control us. And so those of us that are the healers, the wayers, the way showers, we are in power now, and that's just the way it is. As I saw 3111 on my ticker, guys. So that's all I have. Forgive me if the reading was a little long, drawn out, hopping back and forth. I just had to purge everything that I had on inside of me. But I will be back again later on this week with another reading, trying to pick up those consistent readings again. Thank you so much for rocking with me, guys. I did miss you guys so much. Thank you for all your comments, likes, and shares, and subscribes. Thank you so much just for being you and shining your light. The world needs you. Until next time, it's me, the one you seek, signing off. Bye bye.